How much is the DVDs?
The DVDs, £1, £2.
Will you say £1 and £2?
£2. £3 it for the two.
I'll leave that one for now, but I'll take this one, thank you. Oh. Does that have a remote that comes with it?
It's all in the bag there.
Oh, it's all in the bag, yeah?
No remote. You've got the plug. Oh, yeah, there is.
There's a remote, yeah, cool. Okay. No, it's okay. I'll leave it for now, thank you.
10 seconds later.
Some come off these and some don't they?
Yeah.
Take £4 for it?
No, it's what it says on there. Not worry about the 10. Oh, cheers. Thank you.
What's that? Oh, is that part of the... Oh, I won't get you. That's the other one, isn't it? You got £5 change?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you buying that?
The guitar?
Yeah.
All yours, mate. Good.
Pre-signed, printed.
Yeah, I know.
Not real.
I know.
Nice one.
Unfortunately, they're all what you call shelf shoes.
How much off on the guitar?
£2.
Don't want that either. Nah, not for me. Someone didn't sell that. Yeah, well yellowed. A bit like the old Xbox guitar. But
It's alright, might clean up.
a bit of peroxide.
£2 for that? No worries, thank you.
How much is that? Halo demonstration.
What did you get? What did you get?
Nothing.
That's right for 10 of them.
Shop fillers.
Yeah, it's good for a tenner, man.
Second three's alright.
Yeah.
Is that all the games and DVDs you've got coming out today?
Got a few other bits and pieces, but
Where they are is yet to be known. No worries.
2 hours later.
Yeah, you're going to go in and she says, well, we are, or something like that. You know?
Have you got any money?
Morning. How much are the DVDs?
£1 each now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, thank you. Thanks for your help.
Thank you.
Yeah, always come back again.
day, mate.
How much is the box X? How about £3 for both of them?
Thank you.
How much did you say these were? Pound, yeah.
How much for your 4 inches of pound? You take 50p? Yeah, go on.
Double check it's in there.
There you go, sir. Thanks. Thank you. Pound.
And we are back, YouTube. For anyone who's returning, thank you, and for everyone who's new, welcome. I'm Mitch, and this is Retro Rummage. Aim of the game, my channel is buying games, DVD, Blu-rays, any electrical items I get my hands on at car boot sales, Facebook Marketplace or charity shops for a cheap price. So I'm getting traded into CX at a high price so I can build my own gaming collection. So yes, back with a quiet Saturday boot sale. As you can see, not many pickups unfortunately. One fail as well. Well, maybe 2 fails, but one really good pickup, which I was surprised by. I kind of had an idea that it might be worth some money, but yeah, what it's worth actually blew my mind. So yeah, I'll start with the fail, and I'm watching this back and I'm thinking, you know, it does make me laugh. So basically it's this here. We've got a Technica portable DVD player. It does look to be in, you know, pretty good condition. The only thing that I could see wrong with it was a scratch there. It's a portable DVD player, model TK9 PD14, I believe. Now they wanted a £5 for it, and they wouldn't budge on the price. You know, I said, would you take £4 for it? And it was an older couple, you know, and it come with all the bag and everything, as you see in the footage. It's got the remote. I thought, no, you know, because normally I do, you know, with electricals, I do like to try and get them as cheap as possible in case they don't work. But yeah, you know, maybe I just assumed that they wouldn't, you know, they wouldn't scam me because they're an elderly couple. I don't know. Maybe you know, maybe that I'm just I think too much of people, especially the elderly. But yeah, £4 I paid for this, and unfortunately, yeah, it doesn't work. At first I thought, oh, maybe it's just the charger that's not working, but they also gave me the car charger that goes with it. Put it in my car, and it doesn't work. So when I put the power cable in, if I wriggle it around a bit, the screen starts flashing. But yeah, it's dead money, unfortunately, that. But saving grace is that, and I got this idea from Retro Reselling George. He's actually he lives in Chelmsford as well, in the Essex area, I believe. I've met him once before at the Chelmsford boot sale. Really nice guy. But he always said, you know, if you buy electricals and they don't work or for whatever, split up the remote, power cables, things like that. And obviously, you know, maybe I could get a couple of quid for that, spares and repairs. But if it'd be worth my while, I don't know. But I've seen that this remote goes for £6 to £7 on eBay alone. So I'll whack that up for, yeah, £5 plus postage, and after fees and everything, that probably means that I get my £4 back. So yeah, just a bit of effort to get my money back, but I haven't lost out, shall we say. But yeah, it just goes to show you, don't trust anyone, barter as much as you can and get it for as cheap as possible. Especially electrics, because yeah, you do get stung every now and then. Now this would be an epic win if it weren't for the yellowing. I don't know if you can see there, it is quite yellowed, and there is some yellowing on the front. Now I paid £2 for this. Obviously if that was in good condition with no yellowing, that chops into CEX for voucher for, I believe, £42, because it's the Explorer controller. Haven't been able to test it out. It looks all legit. Looks like it come out of their loft. there was a couple of other guys there who quite well known in that boot sale. They're always there. They're the ones who kind of like stall up, but then have a look around and buy everything, and then obviously go and stall up afterwards. And one of them got, I believe, a PlayStation 1 and a load of games for £10. There wasn't anything too stand out in there in terms of games. I think Tekken 3 was the best one. Obviously, you know, you probably get 20 quid for the console alone, and then, yeah, with them games as well, he's probably well in the money there. But it looked like all of this had just been sitting in the loft. Don't know exactly what it is that makes the controllers turn yellow. I know obviously you get it with the NES, some of the old Xbox controllers as well. Listen, I've seen worse condition SNES consoles in CEX, like within terms of yellowing, than this. So I will give it a punt. If it doesn't work and none of the stores take it, I'll get it on eBay for £2. I'm sure my money's safe with that. I know that there is a process to get rid of the yellowing. Whether or not I can be bothered to do it, I think one of the guys in the video mentioned it, something to do with like peroxide or something like that. But yeah, hopefully, you know, £2 into £42 voucher. But if not, you know, I'm sure I'll be able to get, you know, £5 to £10 for that on eBay as well. So yeah, 1.5 fail. Well, I kind of knew what I was getting into with that. Like I was saying, if she said I wanted a tenner or something for it, I would have left it. But for £2, you can't grumble. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to get this one on camera. My battery ran out. But yeah, Sonic All-Star Racing on the Wii. Paid £1 for that. That chops in for £5. Got a copy of Game of Thrones The Complete 6th season for £1. And that chops in for £4 or £5. Now, there was a copy of Season 7. But I've bought this before, and I know that originally, like, it come with an outer plastic sleeve, should we say, but on the back of that you should be stuck like a cardboard bit like this with a barcode. And I left it because I don't know, would CEX take it without the barcode? It did have the plastic sheet that said, you know, 15 rating on it, which I know they won't take sleeves that don't have the rating on it, because for law or legal reasons it has to have what rating it is on the shelf. So yeah, I left it because of that reason. But let me know in the comments if you've traded in that before and you haven't had any issues without obviously a barcode being on the back. But that's why I left it. But yeah, £1 hopefully into £5 there. And then yeah, got this one, All Quiet on the Western Front. Now, there was a DVD box set that I picked up before this, and for some reason the audio didn't pick it up on the GoPro, but it didn't sound like the cutout, the audio cut out. It's very, very strange. But basically, there was a guy just there to me, and he said that he was looking at that. But yeah, I think that was about a £9 box set, and I think she was asking like £1.50 or £2 for the box sets. Managed to get this for £1 though, All Quiet on the Western Front, and I believe this chops in for £6, I think, or £5, something like that. So yeah, really good one. A little tactic of mine, and I'm probably going to sound ageist here, but I always, especially with elderly people, I always look at their DVDs, because they seem to be the, yeah, without sounding horrible, they seem to be the kind of people that buy the obscure DVDs and Blu-rays that tend to be, you know, worth and have that that better trading, should we say. So that's my tip for you. You know, I've picked up some good music DVDs and Blu-rays, and the same with war DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff like that from elderly people, because yeah, they just tend to have a better selection than younger people, should we say, because it seems to be that if there was anyone my age there that's got Blu-rays, it would be like Fast and Furious 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the Marvel films, you know, stuff like that doesn't have good trading value. But elderly people have better taste, shall we say. That's how I'm wording it to make it come across a bit better. They have better taste. But yes, on to the absolute find of the day. I cannot believe it. Tots TV, The Adventures of Tilly, Tom and Tiny. Now, I used to watch this as a kid. And anyone who's watched my channel regularly will have probably remembered in maybe a couple of weeks ago, maybe even a month ago now, I picked up a DVD, like single DVD like this of Rosie and Jim which traded in for £5. And as you saw in the footage, now what I normally do when I go to boot sales is I dart around, I look for all the gaming stuff, you know, the hot property, should we say, or really hot real estate or whatever that people are looking for. You know, there's a lot of competition for it, so I dart around, I have a look for all of that stuff, and then afterwards I'll take a slower walk around and see what there is for DVDs, electrical, stuff like that. That's my plan of attack, shall we say. So obviously you saw in the footage that I went up to this stall. They had a couple of games there, but nothing worth anything. I said, have you got any games? And she said, yeah, but they were just unloading. I said, oh, okay, I'll come back. And yeah, on the second sweep, I saw this, and I remembered that Rosie and Jim was worth, £5 trading. I think CEX sold it for £10. Tots TV, The Adventures of Tilly, Tom and Tiny, is being sold in CEX for £30. On eBay it's going for about that as well, maybe £25 to £30 depending on the condition. I believe that there should be a little insert with it which is not on there, but that trades in at CEX for £15 voucher or £10 cash. So yeah, just goes to show, especially with the old kids DVDs, keep an eye out for them. Not a clue why this is worth so much, but it is. At one point it was worth £5.99. Yeah, it's now worth £30. So yeah, absolutely crazy. Couldn't believe it. So yeah, check old children's DVDs. Some of them, for some reason, unknown to me. Maybe it's because people, you know, my age now are having kids, and they remember watching this as a kid and they think, oh, I'd love it if my kid got into Tots TV. Who knows? But yeah, £30. Cannot believe it. That's to be honest, for what I paid, that's probably, you know, one of the best pickups in terms of cash value for a long time for me. So yeah, really happy with that. But yeah, all in all, a quiet Saturday. I've said many times before, the Saturday boot sales do tend to be a bit quiet. I'm selling at my Sunday boot sale tomorrow. So yeah, the car's loaded up, looking forward to that. Hopefully make some money so I can reinvest it in the boot sales the following week and get some good pickups with that, turning it into more CEX vouchers. But yes, thank you for everyone for watching, all the views, all the subscriptions, all the likes. It means the world to me. Take care, and I'll see you all in the next one.